basis, and you're listening to the Get Off Our Lawn Show with Dave and Dave.
Go ahead.
Folks, welcome back to the Get Off Our Lawn Show. My name is Dave Jackson. I am in North Carolina in Dave's kitchen/dining room today. Over to my left, Dave Seymour is above me in his workspace/office. And continuing our theme of folks we went to school with back in Dryden High, upstate New York, we have Barbara Corl, formerly known as, we used to know her as, Barbara Sanford. Thank you, Barbara, for coming on.
Yay.
Welcome, Barb.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you guys, I'm glad I got to catch up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
No, we're extremely happy to have you. And have you watched any of the episodes so far? Have you done any?
Yes, I have. You have so many of them. I've probably only watched 4 so far. Boy, it's going to take me all year, I think.
They're all up there.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them all, though. That's my goal, is to see all of them.
Hey,
People
Dave, I'm
like
going to turn on my fan. I'll be right back.
All right. People like to watch them or listen to them while they're driving in the car.
Oh, that's a good idea. Because that's true.
And let me say right off the bat, I love your hair color.
You do, thank you.
Awesome.
It's mostly natural. There's a little bit of unnatural color.
It looks great.
It looks
Yeah.
good.
Totally
Thanks,
dig that.
I love it. Thanks.
Well,
Oh, and need a haircut though. Oh, I was
Oh.
thinking, here I'm going to go talk to somebody and everybody see me, and I need a haircut. So I'm like, oh, that's okay.
Me too. Me too.
Look at Dave. He's like Mr. Ponytail.
Oh, wow.
I got it out the other. I got it out the other side.
Yeah, he's front and I'm back. Yes.
Party in the front and party in the back.
Yeah, you guys are a good team. You guys are a good team. You guys are.
Oh, you're gonna make us blush. Stop.
Now we're blushing. Look at this little pixie thing right going on here.
There you go. You look like that guy from Guar last night.
Yeah.
No, the bass player from the other band. That's it. We went and saw bands last night. Not to get off the topic. We went and saw some bands last night, and it was fairly interesting.
Cool.
It's very interesting.
We had a fun time.
Yes, we did.
That reminds me, because I was looking while I was waiting. I got my high school or yearbook.
Your reference material.
And I noticed both of you had that you're going to play in a band.
Mhm.
And you both did, right? You both had bands.
Yep.
We did. We
Oh,
both went out and were bass players worldwide extraordinaire.
I love that. So you guys met your goals, which is cool. Have you noticed very many of us met our goals on our
What would you say, Dave? It's been about 50-50?
Yeah, some have, some haven't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Some have, some
life
haven't.
throws you curveballs some days.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. Mine was close. I don't know if you noticed. And you
Well,
probably
we'll get to that. We'll
We'll
get
get
to
to
that.
all that.
We'll get
Okay,
to all
I
that.
can't wait. I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah.
jumping ahead.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
No, you're good. So we'll walk you all the way through it, right?
Okay.
So the
Good.
normal way we start these things is, we graduated on a lovely June evening.
Okay.
You'll have to verify something for me too. How
Okay.
did we sit on the field? Do you remember?
How did we sit? We were sitting, because I was in band too. I had to go from band to back to I was still playing the flute.
There
So
you
I know we were facing the school. We were in, our seats were
Mm-hmm.
facing the school. I don't know if that helps.
Well, do you remember, this came up in conversation today. Somebody said we were sitting by class rank.
Oh, I hope not. Well,
I was, because I was trying to figure out,
I thought the same thing.
right? I was like, well, I was way at the backs.
Yeah. I was
No,
back.
I was
I
thinking-
was back by the
Alphabetical.
monitors.
No, don't they probably did alphabetical, right?
I
'Cause
was
that's
thinking
like-
alphabetical, unless there was some reason to section out some people that had like
Oh,
awards or something.
oh, okay.
That might be right too, Dave. Yeah.
But I don't remember I don't remember the person that brought that up being in the commencement program.
Hmm.
I'd have to look. I don't think there was
Yeah.
a special award, so that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you didn't mean physically. Oh, okay. I see where you're saying.
Well, I
thought you
mean,
meant physically
well,
where were we sitting?
We're
But
looking for any stories that you remember.
I
'Cause
just sorry.
We were talking to somebody the other day and they said, oh, that brought back all kinds of memories for me when you guys said we went to the Sadie Hawkins Day dance or something like that.
Yeah.
And
I just
so
remember
that was that.
running to the band and running back over to the seat.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look again because when I was looking through the pictures, I did not see you in the band picture.
I
You
knew
did?
she was in band.
I know. Yeah, I was in band. I played flute. Because I was playing sports too. So I got really, how you got first chair. I was probably number 20 or something because I was trying to do sports and band.
Just so I know to go back and look, were you
Yeah.
in the senior? Were you in the yearbook you're holding now? Were you in the senior band picture?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. You got me to
I
show
mean, I
you.
realized I didn't have my cheater glasses on, but holy cow, how did I miss that?
You're gonna have to go
Yeah,
find your cheater glasses, Dave.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could see it, but I was right here.
There you are.
Here you are.
Yeah.
I forgive me, Dave. I didn't find that picture.
right.
Sorry, that's
Well,
okay. Oh, because you have
Yeah,
I'm holding my flute. See, I was all with the underclassmen because I was way down in the chairs, but that's okay. I still enjoyed my band.
There you
All
go.
right. So we're gonna go back to graduation.
Okay.
What happened to you? Where'd you go? What'd you do after graduation?
Okay.
Your
That was
semi-life
that's
story.
easy. Yeah, that's easy because my parents both worked at TC3. You guys know Moody and my mom worked in the library. Moody was the audio back in the days when they had audio-visual departments.
Exactly.
So Moody. So anyway, so it was actually I had tuition free because they worked there. So it was easy to go there. Went there for my first year. Didn't know what to do, so I just took liberal arts. And then so I did that for a year. Played softball again. Softball for TC3. Played in a summer league with some of the girls that we played. I remember Denise Hamilton and Marie Motzi and some other ones that I think the Spino girls, we had fun playing softball after.
Yes.
So anyway, so did that for a year and just wanted to get away from Dryden and McLean. So that's when I had the opportunity to go to Cedarville College, which is now a university. And I thought I would go there, got 1 year under my belt. So I thought I'm going to go do PE because I really, played sports and thought that would be a fun job.
Was that Cedarville, Ohio?
Ohio, yeah, Cedarville, Ohio.
You may or may not know that my sister Karen went there for a couple of years.
Oh, really? You know what? I think I did know that. I think I did. But I really, it was good experience because it was good to get away from home and it was really good experience.
Out of the house, good out here.
Yes, I wanted independence. So anyway, so I went my first year thinking I was going to be a PE major and took, coaching tennis and all these things. And then all of a sudden, near the end of my sophomore year, they started a program for nursing. And it was a bachelor's degree. So I said, they make more money and there's more plentiful jobs out there. I wouldn't have a difficulty, obtaining a job. So I switched and then I went 3 more years and ended up graduating in 1985 with a bachelor's degree in nursing. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm going
fast. Well done.
That's perfect. Yeah, Karen was a couple of years ahead of you, so she would have been completely out of there by like 81 or 82.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it was 85. Yeah.
Yep. So you would have missed her whole thing.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So where did you go after graduation from Cedarville?
After Cedarville, then I moved back home because it was just easier needed a house, needed a place to stay, by that time I didn't have a vehicle. Back then, I always caught rides back home and breaks, I remember. And so anyway, I moved back home, got a job at Cortland Hospital as a nurse in the med surge floor. And let's see, I gotta go after that. Yeah, I didn't really like, I did not like hospital nursing. I knew that because on my spring breaks and summer breaks, I worked as a nurse's aide at the Cortland Hospital. And I'm like, oh, I don't really like this very well. So
what didn't you like about it?
I think I didn't like the task-oriented part of it. I'm always like, I go home thinking, oh, I forgot to give so-and-so his pitcher of water, or something I forgot. It wasn't as I don't know. It just wasn't, didn't feel like it was something that I was meant to something that I could do.
That a good fit.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I mean, if you're not comfortable doing it, you're not comfortable doing it.
Yeah. So actually, I almost went into something else. I remember that junior year, summer break, getting ready to start my senior year, and I had back in those days, the airlines, they'd come to your house and you'd fill out forms, and it was something I was going to do. I was going to work looking into working in the airlines business,
like as in flight attendant, or what were they recruiting for?
I don't know. I just applied and I thought whatever I could get.
Oh,
so
wow.
the lady comes out and have you heard of that?
I never heard of that. No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm fascinated though.
Yeah, I know. I don't think they do that anymore, but I guess but they came to my house, I guess, to do a kind of like an in-person interview. I think I ended up not doing well because they had me fill out a paper and it wasn't there was some errors and there was things that wasn't perfect, incomplete things, and so apparently I wasn't cut out for that. So
wow.
And then I thought, well, you know what, one more year I'll have my bachelor's degree, so I said, I'll just go do it, and then you'll at least have a bachelor's degree. So I went back and I completed my bachelor's degree. Went again for I didn't stay long at the hospital. I ended up when I was working the floor, I had a nurse that kept coming to the floor every day, and she would be looking at our charts and everything. And I wondered, who is this girl? And I found out she was from the health department. She was a public health nurse, and there in Cortland, and she was getting information for clients that she was going to refer to the public health. So anyway, I found out to have that job, though, you have to have a bachelor's degree. And I said, that's perfect. So long story short, I did apply and got, and I started working at the health department in Cortland.
In Cortland?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I was there, I think 2 years. Oh, I forgot we got to talk about meeting husband, don't I?
Well, we'll go back and we'll just walk us through your normal timeline.
We'll do timeline first, then we'll talk about the people you hang out with.
Oh, okay. So then, so I was, worked at the health department in Cortland until I moved down here to, actually to North Carolina, Gastonia, North Carolina. And then I started working as a home health nurse. And then I stayed home with my children, stayed home for almost 11 or so years, 11 years with my 3 children, which I guess we're talking about later.
Yeah.
And then I stayed home for a while. And then now recently I started back at the health department. Well, recently, it was 21 years ago. I went back into public health nursing, and I've been doing that for the last 21 years.
That's cool. So when did you move to North Carolina?
So I moved in actually 1987.
87.
Yeah, that sounds so old, doesn't it? Oh.
Well, I mean, Pam and I moved down North Carolina in 90.
90? Oh, so not too far.
And so not too far. And her parents live in Gastonia.
Oh, yes.
And they had moved down there probably, I want to say 2009-ish, 5-ish, something like that. 2005 to 2010, in there somewhere. I can't remember.
And they're still there? Are they still in Gastonia?
Yep.
Okay.
They are still in Gastonia.
Wow.
Without giving too much information away, Gaston Day School Road.
Oh, yes. Okay. So see, I work in Gastonia. I live in South Carolina. I don't know if that's on my thing. I live in Clover, South Carolina right now.
Just over the border.
Yes, over the border, yes. But I still continue to work in Gastonia in the health department in Gastonia, North Carolina.
There you
Do
go.
I get an accent? Do you? Because I can't, every time I go up north, they said I sound Southern. But then down here, they're
There's
telling
a
me I
little
sound
bit there. I see
I'm
it.
not.
I
I'm
hear it a
not
little bit.
sensing that.
Oh, okay. Because it's been 35 years, 30. Yeah.
There, see, right there. I just heard it again.
All right, maybe.
That's great.
Okay.
That's
All
great.
right. So yeah. All right.
So-
Now what else?
Yeah. So now walk us back and tell us about your husband.
Okay. So timeline for husband. You'd like this. This is a funny story. um, so I met him, but actually they were trying to hook him up with my sister, my older sister,
Mhm.
which is friends with Blanche, right? And my sister Linda.
Yeah.
You'll have to
Well-
ask. Dave Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so Blanche, I don't have to ask about Linda, but Blanche has all kinds of fond memories about you.
She does. Oh, are you
does.
sure it's not my sister? It's me? Hmm.
Yeah. Unless she's getting two people confused, which might be.
Okay. Because
Might be.
I thought she was really good friends with my sister, older sister.
Maybe that's what she's thinking. Maybe
I
that's.
bet she is.
I
I
bet
We'll
bet
have to
what
she
it
is.
is.
verify that too, Dave.
Yeah, I'll have to
Okay.
verify that.
Okay, that sounds
I'll
good.
check up on
But
it.
anyway, yeah, so they were trying to hook me up with my sister. We were at a wedding, which this is the funny part. It was both our cousins. But we're on, so I had to make sure this was not incest by dating him. I'm thinking, is this I don't know.
That's a different podcast, totally. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
Well, that or it's public health somehow.
Yeah, or that. Yes.
But anyway, his dad's sister married my let's see, no, it's my dad's sister married his mom's brother. So I don't know if you can get that. So
Yeah,
we
okay,
never,
I got it.
we
But
never-
there's no direct line,
yeah, there's no direct line. I know I had to make sure before I
right?
started
Yeah.
dating him.
That would be West Virginia.
Yeah, really. So anyway, I always, when I tell people that story, I'm wondering what they're thinking. Oh, that's kind of weird, Barb. But anyway, so that's how we met. We met at the wedding of our cousin, our same cousin that we share, and started dating after that. When he found out, I guess he wasn't interested in my sister, but he wondered about who that girl was over there, and they weren't sure if I was dating anybody, so they had to make sure. And I don't know. Long story. We ended up dating and got married in the Homer Baptist Church in downtown.
Oh, wow.
Back in New York.
Yeah, back in New York. So, and actually, his family's from this area. He grew up in McGraw, actually. And then what happened is I think he was in sixth grade when he moved. I think he was sixth grade when he moved to end up moving to Virginia because his dad was going to a seminary to be a pastor, and he ended up getting a church in Virginia, and so he lived the rest of his life in Wytheville, or west of his young life in Wytheville, Virginia.
Okay.
And so anyway, so we ended up, when he graduated from his high school in Wytheville, he moved back up to New York. Actually, he was this is another fun story. He was a herdsman on a dairy farm in Homer. And I remember dating him, because me being a nurse, he had me try to give shots to those cows. I don't know if you guys know this. Now you know what cow hides, they are, you have to stab them to give them their shots, and I just couldn't do it. And then he had me put these long sleeves, and you have to go in, and because he would artificially inseminate them, and he had just a crazy job. But anyway, he had me doing that in our dating life.
Wow.
Can
I
Wow.
imagine putting your whole arm. I mean, you put your whole arm in the back end of a cow.
It was kind of like the hokey pokey. Whole
Yeah.
arm in, whole arm out.
Arm in, yeah.
Whole arm out.
So anyway, that was pretty fun, and had fun snowmobiling in the fields in the wintertime. That was
Love
fun.
it. Yep.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you a question then. Does
Yeah.
he have a name?
Oh, I didn't even tell his name. Yeah, Lincoln. Lincoln, and as in Abraham Lincoln. Have you met another Lincoln before? first name?
No.
Oh yeah, Lincoln Morse.
Lincoln
Dave
Morse?
Morse, Carl
Okay.
Morse's brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. I've never met another Lincoln.
yeah.
So I like just call
It's a
them
great
Link.
name. I love that first name.
Yeah, yeah. So I think I've actually well, anyway, long story. I think they're naming some girls that, so sorry.
Oh,
That's
maybe.
another
No,
story.
maybe.
Don't
So
know.
There's-
so Lincoln Corl, met him. He is one of 7. He has 5 sisters and a brother. So it was interesting to memorize all his siblings.
I bet holidays are fun.
Yes, yes, never a dull moment, never. So anyway, yeah, that was good. So yeah, so he had moved up and worked on the farm. We met at the wedding, and then we got married. And then his family moved to North Carolina, to Gastonia, and we came down that I think we were married in 87. And yeah, that same year, May of 87.
Okay.
And then November of 87, we came down to spend Thanksgiving in Gastonia, North Carolina. And we just fell in love. We were barefoot and walking around barefoot, and eating outside. And we just thought, this is great. So what we did, this is crazy. We went back, gave our 2-week notice, both of us, and moved down here. And we were here by,
Just like that.
Yes, isn't that crazy? And we've been down here ever since, so it wasn't too bad.
And nursing travels well, right? So it was easy to pick up a job, I imagine.
Yes, yeah. So that was our thing. I'm like, yes, I'll find a job, and I ended up getting a job in home health. I tried. I think public health wasn't hiring at the time, so.
But there's always health.
Yeah, always. Yeah. Yeah. And they're still short staffed. It's a tough
profession.
Were you nervous about coming down this way, or was it exciting or more nervous, or how'd you
I think I was more excited. I was, crazy. Nowadays, I'd be nervous, but back then I think we were so young and just adventurous.
It was an adventure. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you were like that, weren't you? I think I've heard some of your guys' stories about
that was exactly. I mean, not that you were trying to escape Dryden or Ithaca or whatever, but it's like, it's a cool new place to live.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Warmer climates.
And you didn't have to shovel snow, and it was warm.
Yes, it was more months out of the year. So I feel like But you're still in Pennsylvania, though, Dave, right? Are you okay with the weather up there?
Oh no, I'm fine with it. I like the seasons. Of course, I got to rake a crap ton of leaves, when I get home. But, I like the seasons. I like the beauty of it up there. Still, I have no problems with snow. I have no problems with cold. Yeah, Blanche has no problems with it. The kids love it. Our grandkids, my daughter's family's up where I live, so it's all good. It's all good.
Good. You know what I wanted to ask you, my husband, he had just got a job not too long ago, or a year ago, working at a company that's its headquarters in Lidditz, Pennsylvania. Is that anywhere close to where you're?
I've never heard of that town.
Lidditz. It's near Lancaster. Lancaster.
Well, kind of the center of the state.
Yeah. So yeah, it is more near the southern border, probably too. I don't know. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of that place.
Yeah. So anyway, it's Lidditz. It's near the Amish. I know there's plenty of Amish when he's gone to visit. But anyway, I wondered if it was close to you.
So kids.
Okay. All right. So we got married in 87. Had our first child in 89. Michelle. Michelle, and I know I should have, if I was really prepared, I would have got pictures to say, here they are right here.
Oh yeah.
So Michelle, who's now 34, I guess if you guys do the math, 34-year-old Michelle, who is married and has 2 children, has a 12-year-old. So I have a 12-year-old granddaughter who is my oldest granddaughter or grandchild, and then they have a 2-year-old a daughter. So she has 2 daughters. And then 2 years later, I spaced them every 2 years. So then that was 89. And then 91, I had Landon. And he is, so he's 32, has 1 child, Levi, who is 7. And actually, they just told me about a month ago that they are expecting a girl in April. So
that's awesome.
this will be number 7, actually, 7 grandbabies. Oh,
wow.
Yeah. So then that leaves my youngest daughter, Carrie,
Mhm.
who is was born in 93, 30 years old.
Yeah.
Boy,
Woohoo.
sounds
Where's
so
time?
old, isn't it?
Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, she's got three. Three has a 7-year-old son, 5-year-old daughter, and a 12-month-old daughter.
Nice.
So 7, which aren't they precious? Because you guys, so you both are grandparents.
Exactly.
So
Oh,
isn't it fun?
that's the best job in the world.
I know. I think
Best
so
gig in the
too.
world.
I was going to say, do you enjoy that?
Yeah. Yes, I most of the time. Well, they all live close by. So this is like Grand Central Station at my house. So when I'm
Right.
not working,
Right.
they know to come. Like tomorrow, I work from home, so they're going to come. They're coming to my house. So, but it's good. It's good and bad. But I think the good really outweighs the bad.
Oh, it does.
You know,
It does.
the messy house and all that. And
Well, you get to see them, right?
yes,
Just be part of their life, right?
yeah. And it doesn't it bring back memories when our kids were small too? And I don't know, just precious.
It gives me memories when we were small and we wanted to visit our grandparents.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How important they were.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And we want to make memories. I want it to be memorable. So
Yep.
I'm trying to do things like that.
Who could
Yeah.
forget you, Barb?
Yeah,
I
I mean,
know.
come
I
on.
hope nobody.
Nobody.
Yes.
What happened?
Good. I love it. All right.
So the kids are all what are the just real what do the kids do for a living?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So Michelle, she is working just part-time at Walmart, my
Mhm.
oldest one, because she's her, actually Monday through Friday she's at home, and then works on the weekends at Walmart. Just well, her husband, he's what's his job? He's like, you have those lift ones. Do you have them up in Pennsylvania? Lift ones. They work with forklifts, and he's like the mechanic or maintenance. He works on those, and they go on to all these different companies and works on forklifts.
Heavy machinery tech.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right. So that's Michelle. Landon is a diesel technician. I guess, you know what? When he was little, he would take all the wheels off the cars, and I knew he was going to be something with mechanics. So
Huh?
he's working for Peterbilt in Charlotte. Peterbilt.
Nice.
And so he does that. And then my youngest daughter, she's like a paralegal. She doesn't have her degree in paralegal, but she's a paralegal, working for an elder law lawyer. So, and she gets to stay at home and work from home which is good because she has that 12-month-old
Yeah.
that she's trying to take care of as well. And that's when she comes over here to get my help.
Nice.
So good.
Now, remind me, Linda was older than you, right?
Yeah.
And then did you have a younger brother?
Yeah, I have 2 of them. Yeah. Can you believe it? You have 2, Bob.
Oh, Bob, that's right.
He was
Bob,
good in
yeah.
sports. Yeah, he was in sports. I don't know. I know was he 2 years younger? I think he's 2 years younger than me.
Uh-huh.
So he was in sports. And then Phil, who was even younger. So he's 6 years younger than we are. And actually, that's where my dad is living with my youngest brother, Phil, in Groton. I think it's a Groton address.
Uh-huh.
So doing really well. My dad is so sharp. I know I lost my mom. Actually, she was young. She was only 60, or actually our age now.
Oh, man.
Wow.
She had cancer, breast cancer. Then actually, she got breast cancer at 45 and went through that, got through it, and then it came back. I think it must have been around 58 or 59, and then it metastasized. It spread, and it took her so young. I'm looking back, I'm like, she was my age.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway.
Yep.
But my dad's doing great. He's slowing down finally.
How old is your dad now?
Yeah, he worked at the Ithaca Hospital for the longest time. He called it work. I got to go to work, but he was just working in the surgery waiting area, and he'd take the calls and tell the people that they're out of the person's out of surgery and whatever. I don't know.
So I have a lot of memories about your dad.
You do from TC3?
He was my Kiwanis baseball coach.
Oh yes, isn't that crazy.
One of my easily one of my best coaches, if not the best coach I had in Kiwanis baseball.
Oh,
Wonderful
that is
coach.
cool. I love that to hear that.
Yep.
I know
And the other thing was in high school, we would borrow. I was in the TV radio station there for high school,
yeah.
TV station, and we would get with him to get equipment to tape like plays and stuff in the auditorium. He was our source for a lot of AV stuff.
Well,
yes. Oh, isn't
yeah.
that
So
cool?
your dad recorded everything that went on in every venue, right?
Oh,
Like mostly the Dryden Auditorium.
okay.
But the concerts, the choral concerts.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think he did some of the plays too, but he was always on the spot
Okay.
with his recording gear.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you remember that, but in band, we used to listen back to the concerts sometimes with Godfrey.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And the source of all that material was your dad.
Oh, that is cool. I didn't know that. You know what? I didn't know that.
He was in that back sound booth there, and he recorded every concert.
I know he came to all my concerts. Oh, well, yeah, I guess between me, yeah, I did band, and then my sister was in choir. So,
you know what would be a funny and interesting question is, whatever happened to all those tapes?
that's a good one. You know what I can tell? I asked my dad. I wonder if
I would love to know the answer to that, because he recorded the very first jazz band concerts, when we got into stage band. And so that would have been just some reference material that I would love to hear again.
Yeah, I'll ask him actually when we get off tonight. Well, it's going to be late for him, but I'll text him and see what if he knows.
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably on a shelf, or they got cleaned off, at some point, but I didn't know if he had any of those recordings.
Yeah,
or he may surprise us and say, I know right where they're at.
Or they're in a box in the
they're in the garage.
In the garage. That would be a fun thing to know.
I know. I that would be so exciting to see. Oh, that
would be.
Yeah. He'll know too, because he's sharp. He's sharp.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so what's your dad doing right now?
So now he's finally retired. I mean, what is he, 86 now? He retired from his volunteer at the hospital just a year ago. I think a year ago. His health was finally, he's getting weak, and his health was not as strong, even though he's sharp as a tack. So anyway, so he's now staying at home, loves to bake. I don't know, my mom was a baker, and she always baked all the time. And my dad, after my mom passed away, had taken over, and he'd work, whenever he worked, he would always take in cookies, and like Moody's cookies, and he's just a good baker. And so I think he still helps out with cooking and baking at my brother's Phil's house. So
yes,
that's nice. That's cool.
Cool, isn't it?
I love that.
So anyway, yeah. What else?
Nice.
Well, let's bring up some pictures.
Oh,
all right. So we
Except the
talked,
picture that I didn't get.
Yeah, we talked briefly about this.
okay. Oh, okay. See, I'm close. I was close.
I told Dave she was very close.
Very close. Still medical field, right?
Right, medical field, right there next to that, right?
Yeah.
And
you know why I didn't go to physical therapy? I know Bill Bosley, right? He's a physical therapist.
Yes.
I didn't think I could handle all the science, but then I end up having to take all these sciences for nursing, organic chemistry and microbiology. And I'm thinking, oh, well, I should have just been a physical therapist. Oh well.
You did fine.
You did fine. It served
Made
you
all the
well.
right decisions.
Yay. Yeah, that's right.
All right. So we started parsing through some of the pictures.
Okay.
And so this came up.
Okay.
Girls softball.
Oh, yes. My favorite sport. Do you know, look, and I still have guns from it's muscle memory.
That's right. Look at the guns. Look at that. Look at that.
I know. I show them to a lot of people to scare them off.
That's awesome.
Don't mess with this.
You go, girl.
Yeah, that's all from softball. All those.
What? Did you do any sports? Did you do any team sports after school, after college, or even during?
Oh, you know what? Oh, funny story. So here I'm a fairly good player at Dryden. Thank you, Coach Lang. Thank you.
Yeah.
But then I went to college, and I'm like so excited. I got it, I got on the team, but I was awful. I was terrible. I ended up playing them on the. I mean, I sat the bench the whole season my first year, and I never went back. I never tried and did another.
What do you think? Why was that?
I think I probably was psyched out. You know how you get psyched out? Because every time I'd have to pinch hit, you sit on the bench for a while, they put you in to pinch hit for somebody, and I'd strike out every time. But then I remember playing in summer leagues and seeing other girls do that, and I felt so sorry for them because I'd been there. And then I got in my groove, and then I'd start, getting those triples and doubles and home runs like I used to. But for college, I think I was psyched out. Yeah. So I played field hockey 1 year too at college, and that was I just wasn't good. It kind of hurts my feelings still.
We were flipping through the yearbook today.
Yeah.
And we noticed that as we went across the names here, Ra Hassey.
Yeah, what's that about?
Oh, is that the coach? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oops,
So that was Mrs. Hassey, the history teacher, right?
Yes.
And here it is. It's Ra Hassey.
Oh, that's funny that they.
And I was like, that snuck into the yearbook, and I was like, there must be a story there somewhere. She was like too excitable, right, or something.
Yeah, I guess I maybe Ra like cheerleader.
Yeah. Ra, get going, right?
Yeah. I loved it. She had such a good personality that that was really the highlight of my especially senior year. It was just so fun.
Yes.
Was she a coach or was she just a motivator?
I think she was just a motivator. I don't remember her really. I think she was just she probably loved softball and loved watching us play. And
because even though that's two history teachers on the bookends of that team right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Buddy
She seems to need the yin to Lang's yang on this whole team.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I'm trying to remember I just remember her being very excited and just loved it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, good one. Good memory.
Then we were like pulling this over here, and there was the varsity hockey, field hockey team.
Oh yeah, field hockey. Yay.
And we went through there.
I know,
what was your record that year?
I don't know. Did it say? I don't remember. I don't think we were that good. I don't think we were.
Well, I was looking. My sister was playing on the team at the time.
Yeah.
Sherry Case was on the team.
Yeah.
Sherry Williams.
Kim Vos. I see Kim Vos.
Amy Young.
Kim Vos, Amy. Yeah. And Lori at the end. Where's Lori?
Now,
along with this field hockey, do you remember playing floor hockey, like co-ed floor hockey in the gym?
Yes, I do. And I still have a scar.
What?
All right, so tell us the story. Tell us the story of your scar.
Yes, because what happened is that we were playing intramural floor hockey. Did you play? Dave Jackson, you play?
Yep.
That was so fun. That's what I remember the most about you, Dave, is we were playing and I don't know what happened, but it just your stick got up and hit my chin, and I had to go run to the office to get a little butterfly bandage to keep it together.
Dave Jackson was the source of your scar?
No, I thought it was you, Dave Seymour. I thought it was you.
Oh, well, I would have.
Feel free to send him the bill.
Don't you think? Do you remember? And,
I believe I was the source of
yes,
your scar.
I got a little butterfly little stitch it was a butterfly bandage. I remember but I slapped it back on and went out and played more. So it was
Of course you did. Of course you did.
But weren't you on the my team or our team?
Probably. I might have been. I know we played a lot.
What I remember is Beth and I thought it was you.
Yeah.
And Markel, I can't remember. Dave, were you on the team? I thought you were on the team too, right?
Yep.
And maybe Plourde.
Cool. That we were on the team. I believe it. Wasn't that fun?
That was the best time.
I thought so too. I thought.
And we had a good team too. We were like right up there.
Yeah.
If we weren't number one at the end of that season, we were number two
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
were winning a lot.
I know. I think
'Cause
we
we-
were number one.
You guys had, you and Beth and I want to say Amy Gaynor was there too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think you're right. I think you're
All
right.
played field hockey. And so
Yeah.
you guys knew how to stick handle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you had skills.
Yeah. I thought we did. Yes, I had.
Well, the guys look like, monkeys,
Monkeys run around, but
yeah.
I love it. Love it. That was good. I know I was going to mention that, Dave. If you didn't remember, I was gonna say.
Did he apologize? Was he sympathetic to your cause?
I don't remember. I just remember having to run because it was bleeding all over. When you get cut in your face, it just bleeds.
oh man, now
Terrible.
I've caused trauma.
Yeah, it caused trauma.
All the students, right?
Oh, yeah, but no, that was the joy of playing was just over. That was over. I don't even remember the pain. I do remember getting the bandage. That's it.
I'm getting right back out there.
Right back up.
Yeah, I did.
All
Such
right.
a tough cookie.
Let's see. And then I got one more. Let's see.
This is what I want to talk about.
Bring this
Oh,
up.
you do?
Other than your senior picture.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Let's see which one he brings up here. This big
This one here.
volleyball.
There's
Yeah.
varsity volleyball.
Yeah. Do you remember? It's me and Sherry. Oh, Sherry. Oh, Sherry Case, my buddy.
So
Oh.
I asked Sherry when we her and I talked extensively about this, I think
Uh-huh.
off camera.
Yeah.
You guys didn't win a single game that year.
Probably not. We were terrible. I'm terrible. I still am terrible at volleyball.
She
In
said,
softball,
I asked her, I said, why? I said, look, I said, there's no way. She said, no. And then I obviously you did because they posted that in the yearbook. But she said all the real players aged out. They graduated. They were on that
Oh.
team. And everybody was like complete rookie status.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Those were all.
Not a single game.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
That's
You guys
right.
are all
There's
smiles.
only four of us were. I'm just looking at it. So there's only four of us that are seniors. And
Yeah.
so everybody else was. You're right. A year or two below. Oh yeah. That's why we were terrible. Yeah. I don't know why the Spinos didn't play. They're tall enough.
Yeah.
I'm just too short. I'm not a good jumper. That's why I didn't play basketball. Did you notice that? I didn't play basketball.
You weren't in basketball, yeah.
No, I'm just too short and whatever.
And whatever, right?
Some other
What a
things.
group.
I know.
Was one of these young ladies the coach?
No, nope. These are
No
all,
coach there.
no.
Maybe
You know who was? It was miserable.
Miserable.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Call her miserable.
She couldn't
right?
show up for the class picture though, right?
Did you say
Yeah.
miserable?
Yeah. Remember? Didn't we call her miserable?
I don't remember that. That's great though.
Entirely possible, right?
That's not
That's
nice.
great.
That's what we call. That's what we called her. Anyway.
Maybe since you guys
That's
didn't
hysterical.
win a game, she couldn't show up for the picture or something.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
doing yours.
I'm not going to that
I'm not
picture.
doing
No.
that, right?
I don't even know those girls. Probably not even the same school. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, they're all
Just about of
underclassmen.
all knowledge, right?
That's some Groton kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. You got a senior picture there, Dave?
Yeah, what about the senior picture?
Oh, you want a senior picture now too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No pressure.
Do you want to see what you wrote in my yearbook?
Yes, I want to know. I was looking too. Do you guys say anything? You want me to?
Yep. One there and
I didn't
share.
bring my yearbook down here, so I don't know.
There it is.
Dave, yeah, sure have fun getting to know you through the years. Good luck with all you do. Have fun too. Keep up the good humor. Oh, that's right. Yep, when I think of Dave, I think of fun. Yeah.
Oh, who doesn't?
Who
Look
doesn't?
at that hair. Oh, just
Look at that hair.
yes, that was so.
Now
I needed a haircut there too.
we were asking before Dave and I were chatting.
Yeah.
And we were like, there were a lot of girls that had this haircut.
Yeah.
Did it have a name?
No, but I know Dorothy Hamill was a really common.
Right.
But that's too long for a Dorothy Hamill, but that's all I remember.
She had the Hamill Camel. I remember that.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was, but it's just. Oh, and I had to get perms too. Boy, back then I had
perms were a
them
thing.
so long.
Did you have a perm?
Um,
Did
You
you ever
know
have a
what?
perm?
I think, you know what? I think that's natural back then, but I did as I got older. I think it was getting straighter like it is now. As I get
Yeah.
older,
Yeah.
it was straighter. And so I think I started back in the the late 80s, early 90s. I was getting perms to get my more body. Uh yeah. Isn't that funny to see all the styles that we were playing, all that we wore in high school are coming back?
Yes.
Yeah. What? Yeah, they
Well,
are.
it's
Bell
like
bottoms.
bell bottom pants are back.
Yes, yeah. I remember wearing, I had a picture in fourth grade. I had these red, white, and blue striped pants. And so now, I mean, I've seen them not too long ago, and I'm like, wow, that's
Wow.
more back in fifth
We
grade.
wore
Now,
a lot of
I think
colorful
sixth
stuff in
grade.
elementary school.
yeah, so let me
Yeah.
ask you about that. You went to McLean Elementary School,
Yep. K through 3.
K
Yeah,
through 3,
yeah.
and do you remember the taste of the water at the school?
Yes. Oh, sulfur water. Oh, yes. Oh, how'd you know about that? Did somebody else tell
Because
you about
we used to come over and play basketball, like junior, not junior high. I was never in junior high basketball, but like elementary school basketball teams.
Yeah.
And we
Okay.
would go to Freeville,
Oh,
McLean, and Dryden and play basketball games, right? Like
okay.
Little League Baseball.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was nasty.
That was nasty.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Now, Dave,
Clearly, that memory stuck with you pretty hard there, Dave.
oh man, I bring it up all the time. Nobody drinks the McLean water. Now,
yes.
do you remember? Dave and I were
Uh-huh.
talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
The McLean Fair that used to
Yes.
go on next to the school
Yep. I went every year. This one
every
every
year.
Yeah. My dad would do something with the oysters. Oh, I mean the
Yeah, the
The clam
clams.
tent.
is it oysters or clams?
Clam
Yeah.
tent.
Huh?
It was
Clam.
probably a clam tent.
Clam
Clam
tent.
tent. Yeah. Yeah. That's what the one thing I remember besides the rides.
Yep.
I remember the clam tent. Yeah. And remember that's when I first tasted clams and or
Yeah,
oysters. I thought it was oysters too.
it could have been oysters and clams. All I remember is I think I had an oyster and I'm still chewing on it, picking it out of my teeth, right? Those things are like rubber.
They are. I'm like, who
I
likes
was
those
like, how do
things?
you chew this?
Yeah.
How are we friends?
Oh, you love them, Dave?
Oh, I love that stuff.
Really? Oh.
Love it.
No, I'm with Dave Seymour. I think they're just chewy and not a lot of flavor.
It's not my deal.
Mm,
Yeah. Oh, but anyway, that's
Yeah.
cool.
yeah.
That was a fun memory.
I know. Oh wait, I had something here. Let me see if I can find it from Dave Seymour that you had. I should have had this queued up.
Should have been an apology for under chin.
Yeah.
Under
I'm
chin.
sorry. I'm sorry about whacking you.
Sorry about whacking.
Do you have a picture? Oh, look, there's a picture of the floor hockey here. But are you in there somewhere else, Dave? Either of you in the?
Oh, I'm in there. I don't want to talk about where I'm at in there. It's embarrassing.
Oh, really? I want
It's
to see.
horrible.
Oh, I think I found it, Dave. Is that your signature? Can you see it?
Yep, that's me.
That's him. That's definitely him.
Okay. Yeah, Barb, this is what I'll look like many years from now. Did you write this in everybody's? Thanks for the time and
He doesn't
being my
remember.
friend. Thanks for playing floor hockey. You said thanks for playing floor hockey. See, I'm your floor hockey.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
Oh,
then
but
see
there's
this is what you're gonna look like in the future. Did everybody else point that out to you already?
Was that like an ad in the back of
Yeah, it is an ad.
like a hairy little guy in the corner?
Yeah, look with big toes. With big toes.
That's very
That's what you're gonna
creative.
eventually look
That's
like.
very creative.
Oh, that is hilarious.
You'll have to scan that and shoot me a picture of that.
Okay, I sure will. I'll do that. Yep, I'll do that. Actually, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, you guys are. That's why I think I was looking forward to talking with you guys because you guys I know would make me laugh. I know you guys would be a real fun.
Well, Dave wounded you, so it's the least we could do is make you laugh now.
Oh yeah, good.
I mean,
Don't want to open that cut back up, but
yeah, I mean, I can't imagine the psychology sessions you've had because of Dave now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, injured. I know, especially women. We like to keep our face not.
Yeah.
strong. But
You
no.
wake up in the morning like, oh no, Dave.
I'll never be beautiful again. Oh.
well, I wouldn't want to meet you in a dark alley.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's
Have
right.
you seen
Yes.
her guns?
Guns,
Right,
the
that's
guns.
what I'm
I
saying.
know. And I don't lift weights. I think that's all muscle memory from
Wow.
years.
You don't lift weights or nothing?
No,
Do you try to
no.
stay fit?
Well, yeah, I tried to do that. Yeah, every once in a while. Yeah, I'll do some push-ups in front of somebody to say, "Hey, I can still do it."
I can still do this.
Let's
Nice.
see, 61. I can still, push-ups. So.
So did you have any special teachers that really influenced you in school that you thought the world of?
Well, Coach Lang is definitely not probably the number one because he really, you know what, I think as an employer now, I think all the team sports that I played really, has brought a lot to my, being a team player in my work now,
Right.
and I think him pushing me. I remember crying a lot of times. Everybody would like, well, Barb, are you okay? Because I'd be in the locker room after a practice of a softball and just tear. I don't know. I think it was because I pushed so much and it made me so emotional. I would cry. But I think him pushing me, if I could write him a letter, I would say, thank you for pushing me. I know it hurt, but you know how things, hard times make you a stronger person. And it did
Yeah.
really actually, both physically made me stronger and mentally stronger too. So
Nice.
Coach Lang is my
Yeah,
favorite.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
But I had some other ones too. I guess, I Ventura, I like, Struglia. I wanted to mention Struglia because
Mhm.
He was the best.
he's passed away not too long ago, has he, or has it been a while?
I think it's been a while.
Oh,
It's been a
okay.
little while.
I couldn't tell you exactly.
But do you remember Strugula outside of C13 with the trumpet, or
Oh, yes.
in the
Check your
morning all the
zippers.
kids would be coming in?
Yeah, I just remember check your zippers.
Check your zippers.
XYZ.
That was
XYZ.
like, you get married, you get a mother-in-law. That was the other one.
I don't remember that one.
You get married, you get a mother-in-law.
I don't remember
That's
that one.
hysterical.
And then in driver's ed, he had a lot of things, if you stop short, don't grab the eggs or something like that. It was like, don't grab the groceries, let them go on the floor.
Yeah. Well,
then,
my thing was truly during driver's ed was he made me beep at everything.
He did.
He wanted everybody to know that there was a car or there was I was a tree, beep at it. There's perps on the side, beep. I was always beeping. He just wanted me to people know.
I picture him driving like that,
Yeah.
That's how he was in the hallways.
Yeah. I just had to beep at everything.
That is hilarious.
nice.
Yeah.
So who else? Anybody else?
Let's see.
Let's see. Did you take chemistry or physics?
No, I didn't. No, I don't think I took no, I don't think I did. Isn't that weird? I didn't take them, and then here I ended up becoming a nurse and I had to take organic.
You probably took biology somewhere, but Stru probably taught you about biology, right?
I Trumbull, I remember in biology, Trumbull.
Okay. Yep.
And
Steve Trumbull, yep.
Steve Trumbull and yeah. Oh, you know what? Mr. Stiles for math.
Danny Stiles, yep.
Yeah, I remember
He's a common name in this thing.
Is he?
Common
He
name.
comes up a lot.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was such a humble man, I guess.
Yep.
Is that what it is?
That's a great word for him.
Yeah. Yep. And Ventura, I think I had him. I think, yeah, I had him. He's somebody I respected really well too.
Mhm.
And I think those are the ones that I think are my main
Standouts, right?
Yeah. Oh, Mr. McLean. I think I had him for math. McLean.
Mhm.
But Paul Lang is my favorite, I think, because and then John Godfrey from band. He was good. I mean, wow, we had him 7th grade all the way up to 12th.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a long time to put up with me, especially I didn't get good. I was trying to play sports and do.
Yeah, you were in both worlds.
So did you play band all the way through?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, isn't that crazy? I look back, I think it's because I like, and I'm still that way. I like adventure. I want to do it all. I want to experience whatever I can.
Right, do it all.
That's why I'm down. That's why I'm down in North Carolina.
Do you play any music now at all?
No, I did for a while at church play my flute, but I haven't in a while. Yeah.
Mhm.
And none of my kids played instruments. How about you guys? Did your kids play instruments?
My daughter did not. My son started playing bass. Yeah, he did
Oh,
for a
good.
while. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
But
my
not in
kids.
school. Wasn't in school. He did nothing in school.
Not school. I know. Same
Well,
here.
a lot
Yeah.
of the schools don't really have it now, right? And it's like,
Oh,
it's hit or miss whether you get a school that teaches music class, right?
oh.
Because we used to have all the way like first through six,
Yeah.
we had a music class like once a week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
we started band in fourth grade
Hmm.
and worked all the way up to 12, on that stuff. Anyway, I was just curious if it's
Dave, did I
something that they don't offer. So anyway, the answer was my kids didn't really pick up that instrument either.
Yeah. I know
Dave,
why. And they
did I
didn't
tell
play
you?
sports. My kids didn't play sports either. I did any
But they graduated fine, so that's all that's important.
Yeah, I guess so. My
Yeah.
kids are good citizens.
There you
Well,
go.
there you go.
Contributing to taxpayers, right?
You guess what? You just won the lottery.
Yes, it is. I think so. I am. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I can't wait till you ask me the question of what would you tell your younger self? Have you
So that was
is it
next.
time? It is
Yeah.
next.
Yeah.
What kind of
Uh-huh.
advice would you give your younger self now?
Oh, yes. That to me is easy. And you probably have heard this from other people because we want to tell ourselves that your self-worth is not based on what your looks or your intelligence, the clothes you wear. That is not what your worth is based on. And I wish I could tell myself that I have worth just being me, and I didn't have to worry about not being the smartest person in the class or having the nicest clothes or
I love that.
or having being in the cool class or cool group. I wish I could go back. Don't you? I feel bad for kids now that go to high school and have to put up with that peer pressure and try to be somebody they're not. And I don't
And
know.
we had different levels of peer pressure. It was a totally different animal.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So I don't know. Do you hear that a lot? Because I would think that would be
Absolutely.
yeah.
In one form or another, it was more like be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't worry so much about,
everything.
we had at Dryden, we had a good class of people in terms of, we had sports people and band people, and we had some smart people, and there were a couple of different groups, right? And you could usually find a home.
Yeah. But I like to think I kind of pride myself that I had friends in all of them. I didn't really belong to a certain clique. I think I just had friends in all of them.
That's how I was.
Yeah, get Dave. And
I was the same way.
I think that's if I did something right in high school, I think that's what I did right. I didn't try to, be in one clique. I wanted to be friends with everybody.
All of my memories of you, Barb, are you are the most sweetest person.
Oh, that is sweet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you never said a bad word about nobody.
Nope.
Yeah.
Very kind. Very
that's
kind.
funny. Yay. That is
You're always very pleasant.
Love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why I became a nurse, right? I guess.
You hit it right, kiddo.
Yeah.
You did.
But sometimes, and I've been dealing with this lately though, and what I do, maybe I should tell you what I do at the health department. I work with first-time pregnant moms, low-income moms, because I work at the health department. And their first time, it's called Nurse Family Partnership. Actually, it's throughout the whole United States. And actually, one interesting fact about that is they started, Dr. Olds, he's a child psychologist that started this, started in Elmira, and what was it? Because it's been, I think, 40-50 years ago. And they started reaching out, a home visiting program and going to first-time pregnant moms. They started out with social workers, and they found out that nurses, they liked it better because people trust nurses, I guess, even more. So forgive me for the social workers that watch this. But they're
okay.
Anyway.
Well, there's a lot of people that trust physical problems versus mental problems.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Not everybody wants to open up.
Yeah, that's true.
And talk about all their issues, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But if my hand's bleeding, have at it, right?
Yeah. But you're right. It's still a stigma for that. Hopefully
There
we'll
it
get
is.
better. Hopefully it gets better. I pray it does.
Well, mental health is all a part of it, right?
Yeah, yeah. And that's what I deal with. And I guess that's where I was going with my job. So I work with first-time moms. It's a home visiting program, except for during COVID. And then I stay with them throughout their pregnancies. I get them before 28 weeks pregnant, stay with them all the way until their child turns 2 years old, kind of helping them to have, I'm really, my ultimate goal is to try to get them out of poverty and help them to be a good parent and have healthy children, healthy pregnancies. And sometimes that's wearing on you because I feel like I don't see immediate results, and I don't know. Isn't that hard to do a job and you don't see any results? And
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, Barb, that's very honorable. That's just
oh,
really great.
thank you.
Very
Yeah,
honorable.
but it's so hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just getting their cooperation and wanting help sometimes is frustrating because they don't want a free nurse.
If you think about how your head was when you were that age, right?
Yeah,
And whether or not you even believed in an adult, right?
You're right. Yeah,
right.
That's true.
They're not going to help me. They're going to tell me what to do. I'm going to do it my own way.
Yeah, I can just Google. Yeah, now it's like I'll just Google everything. So
and kids always think they know better anyways.
yes, it is.
They think, I know I've got this. No, you really don't.
Yeah,
You really don't have
exactly.
this.
So that's the frustrating part is that you want to help and sometimes they don't want the help. So that's
You
right.
can't you can't talk them off a ledge.
No. So anyway, yeah.
So I know that I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this question, but I'm going to ask anyways. Did you ever get in trouble in school? And if so, what did you get in trouble for?
Yeah, that's a good one. I did one time. Oh, I cried too because I never get in trouble. I remember it was in my senior year. We remember in the cafeteria. I was all the way to the left in the very front with homeroom with the art teacher. What is her name?
Miss Vos?
Miss Mose?
She had the black hair.
Yeah.
That's Miss
homeroom teacher.
Vos.
I don't remember that. Wow, great memory, Dave. Nice.
Yeah, Vorse. Yeah, Vorse. That I don't know if you can see her. Do you see
her? Yeah.
She was the one with Dave Storm. Dave Storm really liked her.
Yeah.
They talked fashion all the time.
Really? Oh. But go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh no, I just was going to tell you she's the one that got me. I was in the next table over helping Amanda Shepard with her math homework.
Okay.
And the bell rang and she told me to go to the office because I was not sitting in my seat when the bell rang. So I remember going to the office in tears because I got in trouble because I was not in my seat. I still remember.
Wait, this is the height of your trouble? Was that?
Yeah, that was it.
So what happened when you went to the office?
You know what? I don't remember. I think I just got it. What did you get a ticket or something?
Well, yeah, you get a ticket. A violation.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
So John Stefano would have been there. Right? Was the assistant principal.
Yeah.
So they would have thrown the book at you, right?
Yeah, I know. They're probably like, "Who's this girl?
Who's this girl?" What were you doing? I was helping somebody with their math homework.
Yeah. Sorry. Why? I didn't need to.
Did you get a detention?
No.
Did you have to stay
after? I must not have because I don't. That would have hurt really bad. So I probably got a hand slap or something.
Yeah, you probably got. Oh, don't help other kids with their homework.
Yeah.
Really?
Don't move your chair ever again. The whole senior year.
Well, I think that was so mean of her. I thought, no grace at all.
Well, yeah.
It was just like, I tried to explain that to her. I said, I was just over here helping her with her homework. Oh, I don't care. You go to the office, So she became my least favorite teacher.
You're a common thug, Barbara.
I know.
Just a thug. That's it. Yeah.
Wait, what did you guys? I haven't heard I've listened to some of these and
there's not enough podcasts for Dave Seymour stories. There's just not enough time.
Really?
That has to be a movie.
Oh, okay.
Or at least a miniseries.
Oh, you could
a miniseries about what, Dave?
Oh, your antics.
What actor would you guys have play yourselves?
Oh, I like this question.
Yeah, I like it too. I'm like,
what actor would we have play Dave Seymour at his school antics or as a student?
Yeah, but that would be fun. I'm trying to think who would I Matthew McConaughey, somebody. Who's
That's
got
that's
curly
that's
hair?
not gonna
I'd
work.
go Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good one.
That's a good one.
Jeff Bridges is good.
Wow, yeah, that's a good one.
Because he was the big Lebowski or
Yes,
something, right?
correct.
The dude abides, right? Something like
Yes,
that.
yep.
Oh,
Wow.
but that's a good one. What about you, Dave? Can you
Yeah,
think?
Dave. Yeah, Dave.
Dave.
I don't know.
What do you think?
Who is the guy? Who's okay? Are you a Star Trek fan, Barb?
Yeah, I've watched it. I like Star Wars better than Star Trek, though.
Right.
I'm more of a Star
So,
Wars.
Dave, what's the name of the actor that played Spock in the latest movies?
In the
Oh,
latest movies.
The movies, yeah.
oh, so not
Not
the
the
like,
show.
not the old
I'd
man,
have
not,
to I'd have to Google that up, but I know who you're
not
talking about.
Leonard, not
Yeah.
not Leonard one, then not Leonard.
Not Leonard Nimoy.
No, not him. You want the new guy?
Zach. I can't remember his name now.
So that would be a good.
Anyways, that guy.
That would be good. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Who else?
Dave's
would
looking
you-
right now. He's looking.
Oh, who else would you guys? Who else would you be in the movies with? I mean, who's your cohorts that you've got in trouble with? Is there
Ethan Peck was the main
names?
Who? Ethan Peck. Ethan Peck. There we go. Ethan Peck.
All right,
yeah.
so who would we get in trouble with in the movies?
Yes, who's some of your partners in action? And I'm trying to think, who would you take with? Who would be in the movies starring with you guys?
A co-star in a movie.
Steve Ford.
Eva
Ford?
Mendes.
Okay. Even Mendes is Annette.
As Annette.
Annette.
Yeah, Steve Ford was my troublemaker counterpart. Dave to some extent.
Okay. Who else?
And definitely Jeff.
Yep.
Jeff Markle.
Jeff
Yep.
Markle.
Okay.
Yeah, he would probably be there.
Say hey,
Oh,
Jeff.
I got in trouble with Brian Stout a lot.
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah, I got in
Oh.
trouble with Brian a lot.
Yeah, Stallion, right?
Yeah, let's see. That's
Wow,
probably my basic core group of friends is the ones I got in trouble with.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That is funny. But I didn't, when I think of you, though, I don't think of you as a troublemaker.
That's what people, generally speaking, I wasn't. I was usually an associate troublemaker.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't like the conniver of the plan, the builder of the plan.
Yeah, you didn't instigate anything. Okay. Oh, that guy.
You were not the
That guy right
mastermind.
there. That's the
Oh.
mastermind right there.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's cool. Oh.
yeah.
I love it. I hope to hear some stories when I go back and listen to some more. I
Yeah.
think I get more glimpse of your lives and
Your
your
workings, right?
personalities. Yeah, I love it.
The evil mind. $1 million. Yeah, so
Oh,
that's
good.
funny.
Yeah.
What I know we talked, just to kind of go back a little bit when we talked about, do you play softball now or anything? What hobbies do you have? What are you doing on your spare time?
That's an excellent question. Mainly what I like now is I like gardening. When I get outside, I like flowers. Actually, here I had a zinnias, because you can I'll cutting flowers,
Mhm.
love to grow them so I can cut them, bring them in the house or give them out to other people and, cheer them up. That's still my dream. I want to keep having a bigger and bigger flower garden. But I know Dave, I know she grows a lot of flowers, right?
He does. And her younger sister Jen is a potter.
Oh,
And
cool.
she lives in Gastonia as well.
She does. Where?
And so she does a lot of pottery shows, and we end up with a lot of pots by association, right? So a lot of
Christmas gifts
flowers
are always the same.
Okay. Okay.
flower vases and all kinds of things. Anyway,
Yeah.
Pam loves them.
Yep.
They're beautiful pots. And then this year we actually, instead of raising vegetables, we just planted flowers.
Okay. See.
And so, she's got a collection of flowers in the yard that she can cut.
Oh, I love that. It's
And
just,
so
it just
you've seen
cheers
some
up
of
the
her
room.
arrangements and whatnot.
Yes, I have. And I know it just cheers up the room. It cheers up people. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. I think flowers. My other thing that I do besides the flowers is I love to bake. I got it from my mom. My mom always baked. She wasn't a good cook. I mean, she was okay cook. And now I'm okay cook, but I love to bake. I love, and when I travel, I love to go to bakeries. And I'd be definitely 20, 30 pounds lighter if I could stay away from baked goods. Oh.
What's your go-to baked good?
Oh, donuts probably is there's a good donut shop in Gastonia that is so delicious. Yeah, donuts and cookies are probably my favorite
What
sweets.
I was going to say, what's your favorite thing to bake?
Oh, it is cookies because there's so many varieties of
Yep.
cookies that I can make.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? One of my weird like dreams or things that would be kind of nice and adventurous to do is have a food truck with just baked goods and bake, because I do pies and cakes and cookies. If it's baked, I would
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yes. I know. I gotta retire. I'm supposed to have about 3 years and 9 months, but who's counting? Left before I can retire. So
You could
you
be
guys
the
are both,
baker medic or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Medic baker.
Baker
Yeah,
nurse.
Or
I
RN
know.
RN cookies or something.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of weird. Here I'm a nurse helping people to be healthy, and then I want to give them cookies
Yeah.
and
Here's a glazed donut. You'll be okay.
That's
yeah,
right.
you exactly.
Yeah, I
You
don't
get
think I've
sick and
ever
I'll be
met a
in.
baked good that I didn't like. So
I
Yeah.
know. Yes. It's just something about it. It's such a comfort thing. Maybe it's a comfort thing,
It's a
but I
comfort
just
thing.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah. That's cool.
So do you have anything for us? Anything you want to ask us, our silliness?
Yes. Let's see. Are you both retired? Well, Dave, I know Dave Seymour's retired, but Dave Jackson, are you retired as
I'm
well?
retired from full-time work. I do a little side gigging, just for some extra help, but I don't work for the man anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
Work
that's
for man.
Yeah, I did work for him. Yeah, I don't work for corporations anymore. I
Okay.
retired. So I'm retired Air Force when I was 38, and I retired
Oh.
from Verizon at the age of 60 last summer.
Oh, okay. So recently too. And Dave, yeah, yours was it last summer or the summer before? How many has it been?
21.
Wow.
January 21.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's really recent. Okay.
Well,
So cool. I'm so jealous, guys. I want to be retired too. I want to do something, not because I want to stay home and do nothing. I want to do something else.
Right.
yes.
After this many years of nursing, let me do something else. Yeah, I want that food truck with baked goods.
That'd be fun.
I would highly encourage it. If you can make the math work out, it's a great thing.
Okay. Hey, can you be
And not make it stressful.
Oh, Mickey, what's your guys' favorite cookies? That's a good question. What is your favorite?
Hands down, my wife's chocolate chip cookie is just unbelievable. And I can tell you the secret right now.
Oh, what's that?
She doesn't use white sugar at all. It's all brown sugar.
Oh,
And she uses butter Crisco and not butter.
really? Oh, because it holds the shape better.
It's the most delicious
Ah,
chocolate chip cookie.
okay. Cool. And she uses regular semi-sweet chocolate chips?
Yep, semi-sweet chocolate chips. She does. I mean, there's no comparison to the Toll House recipe at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all brown,
Brown sugar and
Oh.
the butter flavored Crisco.
I'll try that out because you got me interested. I'm
There you go.
intrigued about that. Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
I'd go brownies.
Uh-huh.
Or,
It's not a cookie.
it's a
Not a
baked
cookie.
good.
It's a bar cookie.
She
It's a
said
bar
cookie,
cookie.
Dave.
Yeah.
She said
It's a
cookie.
baked good.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can cut them into little circles and flat.
Cookies are round. Cookies are round.
Yeah.
Brownies are square.
You can have square cookies.
And you like with ice cream on it? That's my favorite. Eating
yeah.
ice cream on a
Ooh.
brownie.
Big
Yeah.
slab of vanilla ice cream with some chocolate sauce and go all the way.
Yep.
Yes, that is it. That's one of my favorite desserts.
Even warm it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So have you ever made, I know we're getting to a cooking show now.
Yeah.
Did you ever make your own fudge for like toppings for Sunday from scratch?
Yep. I used to do it all the time. My husband actually, my husband's mother used to do that. And I didn't like it. It still had a grittiness to it. So I haven't found one that I really liked.
So funny you should mention the grittiness.
Oh.
Because my mother, and later passed on to my sister, but nobody from that point can make it like those two did. Her hot fudge, when we had Sundays on Sunday, she'd make the pot of hot fudge sauce.
Yeah.
And she would let it stay in the pot. When we were done with it, she'd let it stay in the pot overnight. So when we come in the morning to the stove, it'd be fudge.
So, and it wasn't pretty, and
it would be kind of not crystallized, but not even hardened. It was like fudge level, and it was the most delicious next morning chocolate fudge I've ever had in my life.
Really?
So
you could cut it out of the pan or spoon it out, but it would come out like with the consistency of fudge. Absolutely delicious.
Good.
Huge childhood memory.
Yeah, good. Oh, isn't that good?
My mom baked, seems like daily, donuts, and she made caramel corn, and she made
Yeah, me
Christmas
too.
cookies of all different shapes.
Well, she made 1,000 wedding cakes
about
and
wedding cakes,
She
all that stuff.
did. Oh,
Yeah.
your mom.
Yeah,
So
she
that,
made our wedding cake. She made me watch his wedding
oh,
cake.
so that's
Yeah.
a good memory. Maybe that'll be for my grandkids. They'll say, remember. Well, I do. I have my my little 5-year-old granddaughter. She loves helping me make stuff. So I hope that
Did
some of
did
it
you
for her.
cater any of your kids' weddings?
You know what I did? I actually my oldest daughter just got remarried, and so I did the cake and I did little cupcakes. I wish I
Oh,
could see
nice.
pictures.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I did. But I didn't. Again, I do baked goods better than I do cooking.
All right.
I
All
have to
right.
cook better. But anyway,
Anything else?
anything else?
no, I know we're running out of time, but I
No, that's good. You're
so
good.
enjoyed you guys.
We
Oh,
can do
No,
it.
this has been great fun. You've been an absolute hoot. This has been great. A lot
yeah,
of new memories here. It's been total
yeah,
fun. Total fun.
yes, I loved it too.
Thank
Thanks.
you, Barb, for coming out and doing this.
You're
And I love your
welcome.
hair.
Thank you. Oh, good. I need
You are so stylish.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
Show us the
Yeah,
guns
much
one more
better.
time. Come on, show us the guns one more time.
Do what? Oh, the
Show us the
guns.
guns.
See,
Hang on,
just
hang on.
get to see
Here we
them
go.
pretty good.
Here we go. Hang on.
Yay, good. Oh, look at.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I got
Okay,
those Bugs Bunny guns that like
not as good as
wing them.
yours.
Mine are fairly new guns.
Oh, you've been
My
working
daughter
on.
got me weight training in the last 6
Oh,
months.
okay.
Every day. And
Oh,
it's been
good
crazy.
job.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, good job. I
Well,
need-
thank you, dear. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for
Yes,
sharing.
you're welcome. You guys have a good rest of the night.
All right. Take care. Tell everybody we said hi. Oh,
Thank
tell
you,
your dad
Barb,
we said
for-
hi.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. All right. We'll
All right,
talk to you
dear. All right.
later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks a lot.
Yep.